Welcome back to Crosscut Coyote Folk Bench. This is Alvin Harrison. It's good to see you again. For those who've been sticking with us, we have arrived at part 8 of how I made my graffiti gig bag. Anyway, it's good that you all are still here now, and hopefully that you've been maintaining your own crafts and doing your own thing and being positive, sticking around positive people. You know, we're celebrating the positive because not everybody that smiles in your face is on your side. So we know that. So we got to stick with the ones who's working with us. Anyway, this is the continuation, the fun part of the bag, I feel, is, of course, the working on the exterior, the painting and everything, you know. So without any further ado, let's move right into the fun. But before we get to the actual painting, let's go strap side. Last recall, I was working on the harness, or the straps, which I refer to as the harness because of its thick padded nature. At this point here, I wanted to combine the one band to make it 2 linking bands by crossing the 2 and tying them together. Now, with the opposite side prepped for an illustration, I had to make a decision on which illustration that was going to be. So I went through a process of sketches, and through a process of elimination landed on one in particular. It's a combination of a painting and actually a patch. I like the drawing, so I figured now's the time to start the sketch. So I roughed out the sketch lines, knowing it had the potential to change even after the sketch was done. So when the painting started, then the next thing to do was to focus on the patch. I wanted to use the patch was because it preserved all the detail in one of the photographs that had been taken by my girlfriend during one of the performances. I thought that would make quite an interesting application. So I used a t-shirt to form the background for the patch. And in doing so, I had to take the photograph and reverse it in the computer and print it out and enlarge it a little bit, and use this particular method in order to apply it to the t-shirt. Once the image was applied, then I spray it with water and then rub it gently until the paper rolled off. Next would be a thin coat of lacquer after it dried. Now it's time to crop out the image. The first cut is always to cut the image out as a whole and then cut closer with the second pass. After that, I flip the patch over, spray some adhesive glue on it, and then stick it into the white outline that I had previously traced out on the gig bag. Next was to add a lid to the pocket on the opposite side, the strap side of the gig bag. Follow up with a Velcro patch and then paint it. After I complete the painting, then I go back and I lacquer the entire bag. I just bring it to the shop, hang it up, and then spray the whole bag, straps and all, lettering, paint, patch, and sometimes even the handle. But this time I just painted the entire bag except for the handle. At this point, I would consider the bag officially finished. However, I do have some plans to add a couple of extra features. In this particular case, I wound up running into a problem with the zipper. While I wound up having to change both zippers, the big zipper as well as the small zipper. The small zipper was as a result of the big zipper having failed halfway through. So therefore, I put half a zipper on. And then the top needed to be replaced as well. But despite all the glitches I did have, I was happy with how it looked. I'm happy with the basic results. It was comfortable to put on, fits well, balances well. I gotta say I was quite the happy camper. Do my victory dance. And there we have it. Hey, despite all the little glitches I may have had in the constructing of the bag, I consider this an overwhelming success. And in fact, I found myself to be impressed with some features and some new things that I was learning along the way. I really did enjoy this, and I hope you did too. I hope you picked up on some things that might inspire you or encourage you. So I'm looking forward to what I'm to do in the future with either my gig bag and just my art in general, and I'm hoping you're going to do the same. This has been fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really got a kick out of this, and it was really fun sharing the construction of this gig bag in front of you. So again, let's maintain what we're doing. Keep a smile going. Stay around positive people, and try to share some positivity yourself. On top of that all, let's try to be safe. This is Alvin Harrison at Crosscut Coyote Folk Bench. I'll see you next time.